Donald Trump loves to pretend like he cares about things that he doesn't care about at all, especially when he gets an opportunity to go after people of color. That was certainly the case when it had to do with Colin Kaepernick kneeling during the national anthem. Now, Trump doesn't actually care about the national anthem. We all suspected that, but now we have evidence. Here's Donald Trump goofing around during the national anthem. So he pulls the chair because he's about to sit down. Remember, he had an issue with Colin Kaepernick, who met with members of the military and asked them, hey, what is the most respectful way for me to protest during the national anthem without offending you and the service that you've provided for this country and protecting us? And so he would kneel during the national anthem, and it was a form of protest to draw attention to a very real problem in this country involving police brutality toward the black community, right? He is no longer a player in the NFL. He has paid some real consequences for that, and it's because of people like Donald Trump, who went around and said some pretty terrible things about NFL players who protested, like Kaepernick. In fact, here's a little reminder of that.
Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired. He's fired.
Get that son of a bitch out of the White House, he's fired, right? I mean, he's totally making a mockery out of the national anthem. This is the thing that drives me nuts. No one who pretended they cared about the national anthem and how Kaepernick was disrespecting the flag actually care about the flag or the national anthem. They just hate black people and they hate what he represented. He hated the fact that he was speaking out about a real problem that's impacting the black community. That's what it was about. We all know the truth. So why don't we stop? Why don't we stop pretending like it's anything other than that?
Because politics in America is a football game. It's a boxing match, it's sports, it's entertainment, and this really highlights that, I mean, Trump's base loves him, period. It doesn't matter what he does. They're gonna find a way to justify it or say, oh, you're just having a good time, you know what I'm saying? But like Colin Kaepernick, he wasn't kneeling to draw attention to police violence in the black community. That's not why he was doing it. It's because he just, I hate America. But no, good old Trump, he's just having a good time. Because nobody really cares about these kinds of things. Because, I mean, like, I would be hard pressed to find an individual who just really just cares about the flag that much. Like, who cares?
I think that there are some people, right?
Sure,
but the way that whole story went down, it was so obvious, I think, to anyone paying even a little bit of attention, that the concerns of disrespecting the flag and disrespecting our military was all disingenuous, and it was all an excuse to go after someone who raised concerns about something that's real, but made them feel uncomfortable, that made the critics feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I would say if you want to pretend that your identity is based around reverence for the flag, then if you made a video about Colin Kaepernick, if you're Tommy Lauren or whatever, then you better be making a video, producing it right now about Donald Trump, who was far more disrespectful. Also, probably choose which flag it is that you love, because you keep saying you love the American flag, but like you love waving the Confederate flag, and they're actually different. They were opposed at one point in a pretty significant fashion. And also, like he was standing there. If you hadn't done any audio and you just saw him, like, you'd think it was a kid and his birthday, like happy birthday is being played, and he wants cake, and it's the national anthem. Why is he acting like an ill-behaved child during it?
Because
all the other people have their hand on their, Melania is standing there. Just stand next to her, you doofus.
Look at her. She's
yeah,
like,
I mean,
what
this
are you
is the
doing?
guy who calls into Fox and Friends on random afternoons and berates them with his nonsense for an hour. Who the other week tweeted 144 times in one day because he's so hard at work. I mean, he's just kicking it.
I don't think I've ever
know that.
tweeted 144 times.
How
in
do
a
you
week.
even do that? How?
That's
I mean,
crazy.
Well, and earlier today, I saw a commercial. He's just having a good time. Like there was a commercial on YouTube where he was talking about Adam Schiff, and he was like, "Little Adam Schiff is a disgrace." Like that's a published national commercial on. Like he's just having a ball because there's no consequences for him. What is?
There really aren't. There really
There's
aren't.
no consequences.
There haven't been. You're absolutely right about that. Well, going back to John's point about the conservatives who put out all these outraged videos about Kaepernick, they better be putting out outraged videos about what Trump did here. But they're not. In fact, they're focusing all their attention on Beyonce and Jay-Z because apparently they did not stand during the national anthem. So Matt Gaetz,
At least Trump was standing.
went after them about this. 4 different Fox shows ran segments this morning on Beyonce and Jay-Z not standing for the national anthem at the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, as others stand at attention for Anthem, Trump fidgets, points, pretend conducts the band. So there's that. Okay, well that seems like
you don't have to stand for. It's a song.
Yeah.
Again, we're way too deferential to tradition and all that. It's a song. Some people take it seriously, some people don't take it seriously. Some people like to clap when a musical performance is done. Some people feel uncomfortable clapping. Like this weird herd ritual behavior. You can, if you want to engage in it, if it makes you feel better or whatever, you can totally do it. I do. I stand for the national anthem. If you don't want to, don't. It's so stupid to set up, and especially to set up these standards, pretend that you care about it, and then continually undercut it, showing that it was at best political opportunism when you set the standard in the first place.
And then there's Tomi Lahren. Beyonce and Jay-Z, former crack dealer, sits for the national anthem because apparently the United States of America has oppressed them with millions upon millions of dollars in fans. Sounds rough. Maybe they should try another country that allows them a little more freedom and success.
I don't think they said that. Did they say that?
It's kind of interesting because there are people, how there's fake outrage on Twitter? That's half of what Twitter is about, the fake outrage. There are people who've made entire media careers out of fake outrage.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, just clout chasing, just chasing attention. People who don't even really care about politics, it's just hot and it's just something to do and you get attention. And people are very, very passionately involved in politics who are involved in politics. So if you can piss people off, then you're gonna get views. And if you get views, then you're probably gonna make some money. Yeah. So, I mean, Tomi Lahren is the type of person, I don't know her, but I just walk right past her. I don't. They're trolls.
Yeah, I mean, look, at this point, you're not the only one.
Yeah, it's okay, Tommy.
Yeah.
You're doing what you do.